There's like a little children's like library and shit. That's dope, man. Teach your kids how to read. Read with your kids. You know what I mean? As a guy, an adult, you know, it's crazy how I view books and reading. You know, when I was in high school, even all of my school career, I said fuck books. You know what I'm saying? I thought I knew more than that.
A lot of us did.
They had a specific time frame called SSR in school. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they do it nowadays. I haven't been to school for a long time, but they used to try to make us read. Like, I was always a writer. You dig me? Like I said, I wanted to be an author, so I felt like reading somebody else's shit would probably derail me from what I'm doing. So I guess I never gave it a shot. But now that I'm older, I see how much power that shit has. And being anybody that writes is a brilliant person. You know, let's get that straight. The Toltecs, like we were talking about in the Four Agreements, they're the intelligent Mexicans. What the only thing that separated them from the Aztecs and shit like that was just that they were intelligent because they wrote the hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? And that separates people, man. Being a writer, that's a great thing you should get your kids into. I feel like that should save my life. And like I said, man, Lord knows. Only me and God know that I followed my intuition up until this point. I still talk to my gut. I still talk to God. I have a huge faith, huge belief system, you know what I'm saying? I have tons of amounts of faith in God. Like, I must have gotten derailed within the time process or the time frame of 21 to 23, but I'm his child, so of course he reels me back in and humbles me down like any other Israelite that's on this planet, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Don't get it fucked up, I'm an Israelite, you know what I'm saying? I know that the Issachars is the tribe of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And that's Mexicans. Those were the Aztecs and shit. The Issachars. That's a tribe of Israel. Do your research, people.
It's about some stories about high school.
High school.
You love it.
Man, that's like a big question that I have for people out there. How much do you love it? Like, how much do you love it? Because with me, if you know me from when I was in middle school up until now, then you should already have a clear picture in your head of what I'm dedicated to.
Oh yeah.
If you know me as a person, if there's one thing you know about me as a person, is that I make music passionately.
For sure.
And have been doing so for such a long time now. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times where, of course, I felt like this wasn't for me, or maybe I wanted to quit through trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? But that only built the character that I have now. Like in high school, bro, I would have recorded myself every single fucking day when I got home from school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends were out there like just fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying wasting their time, but they're just, yeah, I mean, I would go every now and again to go fuck around with them and shit, you know what I'm saying? Do some troublemaker shit, but I had a big passion in my life, you know what I'm saying? My brothers, I thank my brothers for that, you know what I'm saying? Like when after school, they were like, I would go with them to go to studio sessions and shit, and I was really inspired off of that. Like, I loved the lifestyle. And I found my love for this art at a very young age. By the grace of God, he kept me in it. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that came and went too. But I remember this time in high school, right? Like, I was a sophomore. I was recording all this material during summer break, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't going to summer school, so I was at home just waking up, and all of my time was just here. Like, so that's a lot of time. You gotta understand that I was doing it for my summer break, and then I come back to school, like, I'm ready to release this project, but I don't have a CD cover or nothing like that, so I had to get creative. My brothers were doing this a long time ago, so they gave me the format of how to fold a piece of paper into an album cover. You know what I'm saying? Just the way it's displayed on the piece of paper. Like, you can fold it into the track list. Yeah. You know, and to where the CD doesn't come out or whatever. And I went to the library during lunchtime for like a week, I remember, paying 10 cents for a fucking copy of this fucking album cover, folding them up by hand, buying the blank CDs at the time when I was in high school.
Kid, huh?
Since I was a kid, man. Since I was a kid, before I hit puberty, before I even knew what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was doing music. Like, I'm telling you, people at school were like, oh, that's the rapper, because there wasn't that much rappers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They referred me as the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm pretty sure you go into a high school, like, all the kids rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me, I was a rare breed at the time. And while I was doing this, mind you, like I'm paying 10 cents for every piece of paper that I'm folding up. This is my time on top of everything. And then I start giving these CDs out to all the kids. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could catch a buzz through the school, and just so they could listen to my music, man. I really just want people to listen to my music. That's always been the goal.
Yeah.
And you have to understand what type of emotion goes through a 15-year-old's head when he sees his own CDs on the floor during passing period.
Thrown away?
Like not even throwing away to where I can't see it, like dead ass on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me, and then me know I can't just walk by. That's my CD, you know what I'm saying? Like me picking it up and feeling dumb as fuck for even like just giving.
Do you think they were doing it out of purpose just to get underneath your skin?
I don't think they had anything personally against me. It's just it was cool to hate on me at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, there wasn't that much people doing it, so I was an open target.
Yeah.
And the girls liked my ambition in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that always played a key role in why they hated on me too.
Man, that's crazy shit.
And
fast forward now, you still doing it.
Yeah, but that's just one story, one incident of a million failures that I had to go through in order to get to this point, in order to reach this confidence and with. Yeah. Bro, and you know,
I'm sure going through that, you had a lot of self-doubt, a lot of freaking.
Huge amount of self-doubt. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I had this defense mechanism inside of me of confidence, and I know what it was.
What was that?
During high school, I was from sophomore year up until I graduated, I was put in the church to do my confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Catholics, we do this thing called confirmation, where you get confirmed into the religion, whatever. Like, you know, it's basically just Bible studies, whatever. But you know, during that time, I was learning about God more as a young adult. Yeah. And I was very spiritually inclined at that time. So I look back at it now, I'm like, okay, that's why
your foundation.
That's why I didn't break. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't break.
That's your foundation.
People used to say I was cocky and shit. They used to say I was cocky because that was my defense mechanism to all the hate I was getting. You know what I'm saying?
Built you that way, huh?
It just made me like, whatever. Brush you off. I'm dope. You know what I mean?
Confidence goes a long way, bro.
That confidence, bro. Like, I see the kids nowadays, and it just makes me wonder what are they getting taught at home? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, to me, I feel like it all derives from a spiritual foundation, a fair belief in God, a huge amount of belief in God. And he allows that confidence. I feel like if you don't have him in tune with your life, you won't have that type of serenity in your life, or that type of stability. I'm still to this day not fucking succeeding like how I need to be succeeding. You know what I'm saying? There's still people to this day, normal fucking people, not just rappers, that are doing more than me in life. You know what I mean? But I still got a huge amount of faith in me.
That part.
I lost it at a point in time, you know? I felt lost in that time when I didn't believe in myself. I literally fell into depression when I didn't believe in myself. When I didn't think that music was real anymore, I fell into depression. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna do with my life.
Yeah.
So like by the grace, hip-hop. By the grace of God, I dropped Mexican American, and that shit just like rekindled my fire, bro. I got inspired all over again. I seen the vision again. I knew why I was living again. You know what I mean? Yeah. To me, this is bigger than hip hop. I express myself. This is the way to give out information to a bunch of people, because I know that I was blessed with that, the capacity to learn a lot. You know what I mean? I read a lot. Like, you know, that's 5th grade, I knew I wanted to be a rapper. That's when it started. Like, I wrote my first lyrics in 5th grade, and from then I was like, this is what I want to be. You know, but before that, prior to that, I wanted to be an author, because it's language arts. It's still an art. It's an art form. You know what I mean? And I've always been in tune with art my whole life. I'm an artsy person. You know, I feel like God is art. He is art. Art is heart. He reads your heart, right? Because he is art. And the art is basically an expression of life through someone's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Through however you express yourself, you know what I'm saying? Some people do it through culinary, you know what I'm saying? Other people do it through photography, other people do it through like art itself, like, you know what I mean? Paintings and all that. Some people do it through music. Some people do it through dancing. Like, there's a bunch of ways to express yourself, and that's an art form, and that's when you're at your most tuned with God, I feel. Like, when you're doing something productive that's gonna leave a impact on society and on the world, something that's bigger than you. When you love something that's bigger than yourself, bro, you're in tune with God. You know what I mean? You have a higher power inside your vessel when you're trying to do better for the sake of humanity. Like when you're a fucking a socialite in this pool of darkness, you stand out, man. Great minds think alike, and there's great minds out there.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen my ideas get executed a gang of times, bro. And you know how much times I'm like, fuck, I haven't thought of that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't hate the motherfucker for doing it, because I don't even know him and he don't know me. So obviously, like, he thought of the same idea I thought of, but he just executed it. That's the difference.
Those great minds working, like you said, great minds thinking alike.
There's God's everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? God is everywhere. God is everywhere. Because if God is everywhere, that means that his fucking chi of energy could go into any vessel. And not just mine. You dig me? He goes into the vessel that's working. He goes into the vessel that's really about their passion. He goes into the vessel that's driven. Like I'm surprised he still fucks with my temple. You know what I'm saying? Like I delude myself a lot. But at the same time, I'm so driven and passionate.
You said, and you got faith, bro. So.
And I got mad faith in God. You know, that's my first show I've ever performed. I got booed off stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit hurt my heart.
Where, Excel?
Nah, it was at a high school party in my sophomore year. My first fucking show ever.
They booed you off stage?
Bro, it was sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember going to the Interior Mills to getting an Edgar Sosa shirt made. I was excited. I would rehearse for like weeks and shit, you know? Like I had my set down. Yeah, that started bringing it in, and then fucking, you know, a lot of people used to hate on me in high school for no reason. It just wasn't that much rappers and shit. Not a lot of people that had a drive to do something in life. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew I wanted to do this. So when I performed this shit, like right when it got to my chance to perform and shit, like right before I started, like as soon as I said something, I heard a boo, and then fucking everybody said boo. Like they didn't even give me a chance to perform.
Damn, that's what you hate right there, bro.
Bro, and I couldn't rap over their boos, because the whole party was saying boo. Even the house owners.
Hey, bro, but take it like this, bro. That didn't make you quit.
Nah. You know what's crazy? I dropped the mic right there after the first song. I took my USB. I fucking grabbed their big bottle of Smirnoff vodka and told Becky, let's get the fuck out of here, you know. And I took that shit. I remember I was killing that vodka by myself in Becky's car by my house, and I was crying and shit, bro. Literally crying, like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about and shit like that. I woke up the next day hungover as shit and crying still. Like that's how much that shit hurt me. My mom was even saying like, maybe this isn't for you. Like, you know, my brothers Els is just like, it's all good, man. You know, trying to show compassion.
You went home and told him?
Nah, bro, I was just crying. That's when I woke up and I was crying, and I was right there fucking, like in my backyard at the little table that we had back there, bro. I had my head down and shit. I just remember that, like waking up and not feeling right within my own space where I was at. Like, you know what I'm saying? My head, I was off deluded and thought the whole world seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went downstairs. I remember the first thing I did was just go in the backyard and just like start crying like on the table, like
dreams crushed.
Dreams crushed. My mom was just sad. She's like, ya no llores, ya deja eso, mejor no hagas eso. Si te vas a hacer llorar. And I'm just like, fuck, you don't understand. I love this shit.
How long ago was that?
That was 10th grade. That was me at 16 or 15.
10 years ago?
15. That was damn near 10 years ago. And even after high school, I have a lot of failures, bro. But like you said, from every failure, I've learned from. And now I know, and I'm confident this is for me, because like you said, it hasn't broke me down yet. And I still love it. I'm still passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are rapping during school, but they quit rapping. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because people at school would choose sides with like who they're rocking with, you know, and then they always tell me like, oh, so-and-so is better than you, so-and-so is better than you, so-and-so is better than you. And then, and now they gave up. They gave up. I guess it was, and it's like, it's not about who's better than who, it's about who really loves this shit. You know what I'm saying? That you really love it, like how I love it.